grade virtual learners to Too Good for Drugs. I am Mr. E, or you can call me Mr. Eccleston, and this is the remote learning of Too Good for Drugs. In the next 10 weeks, we will teach essential life skills to make you more confident, happy person. Next 10 weeks, we'll talk about goal setting, decision making, identifying, managing your emotions, identifying relationships, and bonding relationships. Before you all start today's lesson, make sure if you haven't took the pre-test is on your Schoology account on your wellness link, okay? So make sure you go to your Schoology page first to take your pre-test, all right? Now, for today, our first lesson we'll talk about is goal setting. Now, what is a goal? When you think about a goal, what do you think about? A goal can be anything that you want to achieve, anything that you want to accomplish. So for today's lesson, we're going to start with you imagining your dream car. Think about your dream car. What color do you want it? What do you want inside of your car? What do you want the interior to look like? So on page 2, I want you to go in the section where it says My Dream Car. And I want you to write down your dream car and think about the things you want in your dream car. And after you do that, I want you to read over on page 2 where it says My Road Ahead, the 6 steps to reaching a goal. Now, we're going to go over each step, but before we go each step, we're going to talk about a 6th grader whose name is Jorge. Now, one of Jorge's favorite subjects in school is math. And he uses his math skills outside of school when he is playing soccer or he's helping his mom bake cookies. Now, to challenge himself, Jorge wants to get an A on his Monday math test. Jorge is about to complete the first step of reaching the goal, and the first step you see on your book is name it. Now, Jorge named his goal saying, I will get an A on Monday's math test. Now, under name it is the 4 goal naming criteria. And under the 4 goal naming criteria, this is everything a goal has to be in order to reach it. Now, the first step of reaching the goal is personal. So think about before you set a goal, is it personal to you and does it matter to you? The second goal naming criteria is possible. Think about Jorge. You think it's possible for him to get an A on Monday's math test? We certainly do. And the third goal naming criteria is positive. Jorge, before he stated his goal, when he stated his goal, he said that I will get an A on the math test instead of saying I won't fail my math test. He said I will get an A on the math test. And the 4th goal naming criteria is specific. And it has to be a goal that's measurable and presented to you in a particular way. So Jorge said, I will get an A on Monday's math test. He knew the date and he knew what grade he wanted to get. Now, after you name your 4 goal naming criteria, I want you to go to step 2, which is picture yourself. Jorge is probably picturing himself getting an A on Monday's math test. And third step is saying I can, so you can boost your self-confidence. Jorge said, I can, or I will get an A on Monday's math test. Now, 4th step is think how to do it. And these are your action steps. So I want you to look on page 2 where it says Jorge's to-do list. And I want you to look at the 4 action steps he needs to take to get an A on Monday's math test. Now, one of the steps are study extra hours, do math homework, solve extra math problems, and get plenty of rest. Those are his 4 action steps. Now, I want you to look at the bottom of page 2, and I look at Jorge's resources. And resources are people or things that can help you reach your goal. And here are some of Jorge's resources. Miss Isosceles, his math teacher, Sebastian, his math whiz older brother, and a math book with practice problems, and an online program. So, step 4, Jorge did step 4, which is think how to do it. Now, He used all his resources and his action list. And now his next step was step 5, which is go for it. Now, Jorge went into class Monday confident that he did all his steps to reach his goal. And finally, he has to do his goal. So he went in, took the math test, and guess what he got? He got a big red A on his paper. So he accomplished his goal. So his next step is to celebrate his success, which is step 6. Now, there are many different ways, really many different goals that you can accomplish. So I want you to look on page 3 where it says jump starters. And we're going to read a few different goals if you are having trouble trying to think of a goal you want to do. The first goal is an academic goal. And under academic goals, improve a grade, read a specific book, enter a project in a science fair, speak to a teacher about a grade. And then you have social goals, where you make a gift for someone, make a new friend, create an adventure with a friend, or join a social club. Next, we have athletic goals, which is beat a previous record, save money for new equipment, run faster, get stronger, or try out for a new sport. Then next, we have talent or hobby goals, where you audition for something, have a bake sale, build a new model plane, or create something new. Now, after you read the Jump Starter page, or Jump Starter section, I want you to look down to my own goal. I want you to think of a goal that you want to accomplish, that you can do within a week. So next Monday or next Thursday, you will be able to accomplish your goal. Now, it can be anything. Anything that's personal, possible, positive, or specific to you, okay? It can be anything, but make sure it's a short-term goal. Because remember, short-term goals you can do within a day or within a week. So you can write down your goal on my goal, and it says I will, then you would write down your goal. And then you would write down 4 action steps that you're going to do to accomplish your goal, all right? So hopefully you've worked on your goal, and next week we're going to talk about making good decisions.